Ever felt weighed down by past hurts? Do you find yourself stuck in a cycle of anger, resentment, or pain? If so, you're not alone. Many of us struggle with the heavy burden of unresolved conflicts and lingering grudges. But what if there was a way to break free from this cycle and find true healing? Today we're going to explore the healing power of forgiveness and why it's especially important for those who feel called to a higher purpose, the chosen ones. This isn't just about letting go of small annoyances, it's about freeing yourself from the chains of the past and opening up to a brighter future. Let's start by looking at the real cost of holding grudges. When we cling to past hurts, we pay a hefty price. Emotionally, it's like carrying a heavy backpack everywhere we go. This constant weight can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. It affects our ability to trust others and form meaningful relationships. But the impact isn't just emotional, it's physical too. Studies have shown that holding on to anger and resentment can lead to increased blood pressure, weakened immune system, and even heart problems. Our bodies literally feel the strain of unforgiveness. And let's not forget about our relationships. When we're stuck in unforgiveness, it's hard to connect with others. We might push people away or find ourselves constantly on edge, waiting for the next betrayal. This can lead to isolation and loneliness, further compounding our emotional pain. So, what exactly is forgiveness? It's important to understand what we mean when we talk about forgiving. Forgiveness isn't about excusing bad behavior or pretending it didn't happen. It's not about forgetting or reconciling with someone who's hurt you. Instead, forgiveness is a conscious decision to let go of negative feelings towards someone who has wronged you. Many people misunderstand forgiveness. They think it means you have to be friends with the person who hurt you, or that you're saying what they did was okay. But that's not the case at all. Forgiveness is something you do for yourself, not for the other person. It's about freeing yourself from the power that person or event has over your emotions and your life. Now, why is forgiveness particularly important for chosen ones? If you feel called to a higher purpose or spiritual path, forgiveness becomes even more crucial. It's a key part of personal growth and spiritual development. When we hold on to grudges, we limit our own potential. We stay stuck in old patterns and mindsets that hold us back from our true purpose. Forgiveness allows us to release that negative energy and make room for positive growth. It opens us up to new possibilities and helps us align with our higher selves. For chosen ones, this alignment is essential. It allows us to tap into our innate wisdom and power, enabling us to fulfill our unique purpose in the world. Let's look at the science behind forgiveness. It's not just a spiritual concept. There's solid research backing up its benefits. Psychologically, forgiveness has been linked to reduced stress, anxiety, and depression. People who practice forgiveness report feeling happier and more satisfied with their lives. Physiologically, the effects are just as impressive. Forgiveness has been shown to lower blood pressure, improve heart health, and boost immune function. It can even help with chronic pain management. When we forgive, our bodies literally respond by becoming healthier. So how do we actually go about forgiving? It's not always easy, but there are steps we can take. First, we need to acknowledge the hurt. This means being honest with ourselves about what happened and how it affected us. It's okay to feel angry or sad. These are natural responses to being wronged. Next, we make a conscious choice to let go. This doesn't mean we're okay with what happened, but we're choosing not to let it control us anymore. We're deciding to release the negative emotions associated with the event. One helpful technique is to practice empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help us understand them better. Sometimes people hurt us because they're hurting themselves. Of course, forgiveness isn't always easy. There are challenges we might face along the way. What about when the offense seems unforgivable? In cases of severe hurt or trauma, forgiveness can seem impossible. It's important to remember that forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. It may take time, and that's okay. In these cases, it can be helpful to start small. Maybe you're not ready to fully forgive, but can you let go of just a little bit of the anger? Can you wish for the person to find peace, even if you don't want them in your life? These small steps can start the forgiveness process. Another challenge is dealing with repeated hurts. What if someone keeps hurting you? In these cases, forgiveness doesn't mean you have to keep that person in your life. You can forgive someone and still choose to distance yourself from them for your own well-being. We've talked a lot about forgiving others, but what about forgiving ourselves? Self-forgiveness is just as important, if not more so. We're often our own harshest critics, holding on to guilt and shame for past mistakes. Learning to forgive ourselves is crucial for personal growth and healing. It allows us to learn from our mistakes without being weighed down by them. Self-forgiveness opens the door to self-compassion and self-love, which are essential for our overall well-being. To practice self-forgiveness, start by acknowledging your mistakes without judgment. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. Then try to learn from the experience. What can this teach you? How can you grow from it? Forgiveness doesn't have to be a big dramatic event. It can be a daily practice, something we incorporate into our everyday lives. This might mean letting go of small annoyances, the person who cut you off in traffic, the co-worker who took credit for your idea. By practicing forgiveness in these small ways, we build a forgiving mindset that helps us deal with bigger hurts when they come. One way to make forgiveness a daily practice is to do a nightly review. Before bed, think about your day. Were there any moments of hurt or anger? Can you choose to let them go? This simple practice can help you start each day with a clean slate, free from yesterday's burdens. When we forgive, the effects ripple out beyond just ourselves. Our forgiveness can inspire others to forgive as well. It can create a more compassionate world, one small act at a time. Think about it. When someone forgives you, doesn't it make you more likely to forgive others? By choosing forgiveness, we're not just healing ourselves, we're contributing to the healing of the world. This is especially important for chosen ones who often feel called to make a positive difference in the world. Your forgiveness can be a powerful force for change. Throughout history, there have been remarkable examples of forgiveness. From ancient spiritual leaders to modern-day peace activists, many have demonstrated the transformative power of letting go. These stories can inspire us and show us what's possible when we choose forgiveness over resentment. In more recent times, we've seen powerful examples of forgiveness in the face of unimaginable hurt. Survivors of violence who choose to forgive their attackers, communities coming together after tragedies. These stories show us the strength of the human spirit and the healing power of forgiveness. There are many tools we can use to help us in our forgiveness journey. Meditation can be a powerful way to cultivate a forgiving mindset. By sitting quietly and focusing on feelings of compassion and love, we can gradually soften our hearts towards those who have hurt us. Journaling is another useful tool. Writing about our feelings can help us process them and gain new perspectives. You might try writing a letter to the person who hurt you without sending it, expressing your feelings and your decision to forgive. Sometimes we might need support in our forgiveness journey. This could mean talking to a trusted friend, joining a support group, or working with a therapist or counselor. There's no shame in seeking help. Forgiveness is a complex process, and having support can make a big difference. As we move forward on our forgiveness journey, we might wonder what life looks like after forgiveness. Often, people report feeling lighter, as if a weight has been lifted off their shoulders. They find it easier to trust and connect with others. They might even discover new opportunities for growth and happiness that were previously blocked by their resentment. Life after forgiveness doesn't mean everything is perfect. You might still feel hurt sometimes, and that's okay. But forgiveness gives us the tools to deal with these feelings in a healthier way. It allows us to move forward instead of staying stuck in the past. For chosen ones, forgiveness can open up new avenues for spiritual growth and purpose fulfillment. By releasing old hurts and negative patterns, you create space for new insights and deeper connection with your higher self. You might find yourself more in tune with your intuition, more aligned with your purpose, and more able to make a positive impact in the world. We've explored the cost of holding grudges, both emotionally and physically. We've defined forgiveness as a choice we make for our own well-being, not for the person who hurt us. We've looked at the science behind forgiveness and its many benefits. We've discussed steps to forgiveness, including acknowledging the hurt, choosing to let go, and practicing empathy. We've talked about the challenges of forgiveness and how to overcome them. We've explored self-forgiveness and the importance of making forgiveness a daily practice. We've seen how forgiveness can have a ripple effect, creating a more compassionate world. We've looked at tools for forgiveness, including meditation, journaling, and seeking support. And we've explored what life can look like after forgiveness. Now it's your turn. As you go about your day, notice opportunities for forgiveness, both big and small. Can you let go of a small annoyance? Can you soften your heart towards someone who's hurt you? Remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. Every small step counts. For those of you who feel called to a higher purpose, the chosen ones, consider how forgiveness might help you align more fully with your path. How might letting go of old hurts free you to step more fully into your power and purpose? Forgiveness has the power to heal not just individuals, but communities and even the world. As you practice forgiveness in your own life, you're contributing to this healing. You're creating ripples of compassion that extend far beyond yourself. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing bad behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the power that person or event has over your emotions and your life. It's a gift you give yourself, allowing you to move forward with greater peace and purpose. So, are you ready to start your forgiveness journey? Are you willing to let go of the weight you've been carrying? The path of forgiveness might not always be easy, but the freedom and healing it brings are worth it. You have the power to choose forgiveness, to free yourself from the past, and to open up to a brighter future. As you go forward from here, carry with you the knowledge that forgiveness is always an option. It's a choice you can make at any moment, a powerful tool for healing and growth. And remember, in choosing forgiveness, you're not just changing your own life, you're contributing to the healing of the world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the healing power of forgiveness. May you find the strength and courage to forgive, to heal, and to step fully into your purpose as a chosen one. The world needs your light, unencumbered by the shadows of the past. Here's to your journey of forgiveness, healing, and growth.